Hello, beauty babe. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I wanted to just do a quick get unready with me. And what's funny about me is there's really not many steps here, but I just wanted to have a little chat, okay? So I just got off work from DoorDash. This past week of shifts, very weird. Just off. But our inner world reflects in our outer world, okay? Because this past week, so first thing I'm gonna do is I just use, always at the end of the day, La Roche-Posay's micellar water. I just put it on a cotton pad, and let's just see what comes off my face. I did use some of this after I worked out today and before I started my shift. But see, we still got a little bit of gunk. Anyways, so basically this past week, this was I guess the week after my 29th birthday. Check out my birthday vlog and podcast episode for all the good energy, good vibes. And yeah, it was amazing. No complaints. But this past week, I think I just, I could not get up. When my alarm would go off, I needed another hour or 2 hours of sleep. I don't know. It was just, I was feeling off. And this week just has reminded me of something that I love. What do I love about being human is duality, polarity, yin and yang, okay? As humans, this is just what we deal with, right? And I know that on my personal journey of self-love, growth, development, I have shifted from misery to, I don't know, what is it? Just to I don't know, I'm seeing the sun, okay? It's misery to sunshine, right? Like a storm to sunshine, and I really pride myself in having a positive, strong mindset. And we just had August 8th, 8/8, the Lionsgate portal. And to put it simply, it's a great time to manifest. And I had done a burn ceremony of all that I wanted to let go so that I could create space to set my intentions for, the months to come, the next year, because it is a new year for me with my birthday having just passed. And as I was doing that burn ceremony, I didn't know, but something was happening at the same time that I was doing this, that then when I found out, basically it was I missed a phone call. So then when I returned that phone call and found out some information, which I am unable to share with you, and it's really besides the point, but I was it brought me back. It was kind of something that would want to pull me back, something that would trigger me. And for me, the biggest thing on my journey, biggest accomplishment I've made thus far is overcoming my my once toxic relationship with anger. I alchemized that darkness into light. But this thing that had come up recently, it was I was feeling pissed off. I was feeling angry. I didn't react on that anger. I mean, I responded to it, and I did Chris Corsini's cord cutting and wrote a letter and burned it and put it right into the toilet once I got this information. And it's just interesting because that was at the start of the week, and now it's coming into the end of the week, and I just have been feeling off. And so the message that I want to share, but let's get into this next part of my nighttime routine. So I use from, oh my gosh, why am I blanking on the brand? Oh, Living Libations. They have different ones of these, Best Skin Ever. I use the frankincense. It's a cleanser moisturizer. So in the morning, I'll either completely wet my face and put some of this in my hand and just put it in my face, and then I dab my face dry. But at nighttime, or I'll just squirt some, get like a corner of a face cloth wet and then squirt some on there and then just go about it like that. And we're talking daytime. And then I go in with the Merit Best Skin Ever serum. I love this stuff. I will say though, Merit, what the fuck? This is a new bottle. Do we see this like mess all over here? It squirts like crazy. I don't understand this, sister, please. But also hook me up, okay? Anyways, love this stuff. Been using it for years, but I've also been using this for years. And then, so at nighttime, I mix the Best Skin Ever with, actually I have a fresh, let's look at the fresh, with L'Occitane's, what is this one called again? The Ultra Rich Face Cream. It's 25% shea butter. They have one with 5%. I've been using this forever. Look, this is a fresh one. Let's open it together. Okay. I'm like, oh my God, this is like dessert. She's gorgeous. I'm like, do I need to even be doing this right now? She's gorge, okay? But I'm actually not gonna tap into her yet. Can I speak? I still have some left in this one. So if you know, you know. You know how that goes. So I just take my little spatula. This is like, was my Gmoz. Like, I hang on to some things, okay? I'm not a hoarder, but if it works, it works. So yeah, I just put, you don't need like a lot of, I don't need a lot of this, I find. Because also it is like 25% shea butter. But because I'm mixing it with this, so I just do a drop and a bit. And then I just put it all over my face. And that's it. That's all I do for my face at night. Less is more. I found like when I was a teenager, and I really don't have photos of it, honestly. But first of all, I would cake on my makeup because I had crazy acne. Oh, bless her. Bless her heart. Mini Tesla. But yeah, now I just don't wear makeup, and so I'm assuming that probably helps a lot to minimize any acne. I do have a friend or two popping up right now, but that could be because I was trying this out because I got my birthday gift from Sephora to get the mini version of this. Like, I love the Laneige sleep mask. I put this on every night. I'm not quite going to bed yet, so I won't put, well, I'll put it on anyways, because why not? But I also just use their lip balm in the daytime too. Where, oh, my little spatula for this girl. This freaking, oh no. This holder thing is like totally broken. So I keep like misplacing this because it's like jumping around in my drawer. But, we love that. Anyway, so yeah, that's it. But what I realized just through moving through this time right now, it's like, yeah, like there's nothing really wrong, because the thing that I'm moving through, like, I know what I need to do. And I also know that I'm in Saturn return. I just turned 29, and Saturn return, like, right on the dot happens at 29 and a half. So that'll be sometime in February for me of 2026. But nonetheless, you have pre and post Saturn return. And I've been feeling into this. So anyways, I'm just like, you know, the past few days, I really have been honoring my body. And like I mentioned a little bit with DoorDash, I'm like, oh my God, I didn't really, so far I haven't made as much money as I would normally or would like to in this past week, but I just had to pour into my own cup, which is so important to do that and to not feel guilty for it. So anyways, but you know, I like with each passing day, like a few days ago, I went for massage and acupuncture, and I love my acupuncturist because she does esoteric. Dolce, my cat, is like at my feet, and I'm trying not to step on her right now. But yeah, she does esoteric acupuncture, so she's really dealing with the emotional body. And so I shared the things with her, and she's like, okay, let's do points to help you realign with your true essence and ground you into that. And interestingly enough, I was feeling so moody after that, and I was like, oh no, like what true essence did we ground into? Did we ground into like a past version of me, cancel weirdly? Like, oh my God, no. But yeah, I've found myself feeling a little bit more irritable over the last few days, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what do I need to do? Like, I need to see my therapist. What other body work do I need? Like, what? And this is the thing, like, we are so conditioned and programmed to think like, oh, something's off. I must fix it. I must fix it. But I'm here to tell you, like, I'm still moving through this. I haven't quite come out on the other side of it. But if you're feeling like irritable or just off, you don't need to fucking fix it. I don't need to fix it. Let's just let it be. Let's just shrug it off. You know, I have smudged myself a lot. That's always nice. But of course, there's like tools that we can have, and you know, the last thing we want to do is like dwell in a shithole. But we're human. Like, this is what it's all fucking about, babe. Like, we can't have light without dark. So I just wanted to share this while I'm still like in the thick of what I'm moving through, because also too, when we're feeling like low or like we're breaking down, that's a motherfucking breakthrough. We're on the precipice of something greater. And I know within my human design chart, I have the channel 360, channel of mutation, which our channels are our gifts in human design. And basically what that means for me, the channel of mutation, how I resonate with it, it's like, there are times where I will experience melancholy, and I used to want to fix that. And in the past, when I tried to do that and I didn't have the awareness of human design and my gifts, when I was trying to fix it, I became depressed because like I wasn't letting my natural, like the core of me do its process. Like, I was trying to interfere with it. But like, yeah, when we try to like force things, we inevitably become more stuck, I would say. And so, yeah, sometimes I'm going to experience melancholy, and it's one of my gifts, because when I do that and I just let myself move through it, then that allows me to experience a breakthrough, and then I can impact others positively, and of course myself too. So I think more times than not, when I come online, I am very positive. And again, like, overall I do feel good, but I don't feel 100%. I don't feel 111% right now. And there was a part of me that's like, oh, maybe I should just not even post a YouTube vlog this week. Like, maybe I should just not. But I'm like, no, like, I'm here to be fucking relatable. So if you don't have it all figured out right now, if you're not feeling the greatest, it's okay. Like, I am here. I know a huge part of my purpose is to be like, honor where you're at in every given moment and have compassion for yourself. Self-compassion and the self-love, okay? I was gonna go like this and then we just like went like that. But like, having those things will allow you to fucking soar beyond the not so, like, it'll help you soar through the clouds of like despair, you know? The last thing I want for you and myself is to be like in the pits of like feeling shitty. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm not feeling the best, but I'm still doing like things to make myself feel good. Like, why would I want to try to push myself further into a hole? And I feel like I'm just kind of like floating right now. Like, I'm not even really in the deep end, or maybe I am. I don't know. I'm getting too metaphorical here, but ultimately, I just want to be here to remind you to have compassion for yourself. Like, no matter what you're moving through, don't fucking beat yourself up for it, okay? Stop doing that. Stop. Because what I will say is, I'm not beating myself up for anything. I'm like, okay, you know, there was a couple days this week that, because I work out with a trainer doing small group training, and I have for like the past couple of years, but financially I'm like, okay, I have to pull back a bit, but fortunately in my building I have a gym, and I finally went to that gym for the first time a week ago, and it was great. But then this week, when my alarm would go off, I couldn't fucking get up, and I didn't beat myself up for it. I just made it to the class with my trainer today to then help give me the momentum to show up on my own here at home. So it's like, but like, why would I waste my time beating myself up? Instead, also, because it's like, we always have the choice. So those days where I chose to sleep longer, well, I just ended up going for a walk, and then I started work later, and it is what it motherfucking is. But do what you need to do to support yourself, because like, we need to be our biggest cheerleaders, okay? And if you're not your number one cheerleader yet, let me in this video be your number one cheerleader, okay? Like, you fucking got this. I promise you, whatever you're moving through is not permanent. Everything is temporary. Everything is temporary. So the only thing that is promised in this life is you, like you in this human form, okay? So I would invite you to see, okay, what do I need to do to nurture and nourish the most important relationship in my life, which is the one with you. And you're going to feel so much better. Because even me just sharing all of this, I feel better now. I feel fucking better. So I'm sending you so much love. There's a new podcast episode coming out in a few days, episode 60. That is, hey Google, what day is Tuesday? August 19th, new podcast episode. If you're watching this before the 19th and you have a question, because it's a Q&A episode, drop it in the comments and I will answer it. And I'll see you in the next one.